Welcome back to the Rabbit Hole, formerly known as True TV. All right, so let's begin this live stream, shall we? Uh, I tried doing this before and it got shut down somehow. I don't know. But let's continue this. This is a response video to this individual that you're looking at right now called, it's a YouTuber called Born into a Corrupt System. Yeah, that's right. Which is quite ironic, that he calls himself that, born into a corrupt system. Wow. Well, let's get into how this all started because I had no idea that this individual was going to post a video about me. Actually, he posted this video about me 9 days ago, and I had no idea that he posted it about me, but something gave me this notion that he posted a video on me because I had a feeling that the things that I was saying in his comment section, I had a feeling that it was striking a nerve, man, and it made him feel some type of way. And clearly it did if he had to post a video on me. It was really not necessary. Not quite. But see, to the normal person, it would not be necessary, right? In a normal confrontation or normal interaction with someone, but this is not a normal interaction. The reason why he posted this video on me was because it's all about damage control. He had to cover up the truth that was being brought out. It's very simple. Now let's just start it off with this. It's also the actual video that he posted on me. And let's play it from the beginning. So here we go. He decided to post a comment that I put on his channel. He decided to post this on his video. And it was just this comment, and then it was a comment that he put down. But see, it was way more to that. There was way more going on with this in this comment section. There was a lot of things being said back and forth. But he only chooses to specifically pick this comment. And the reason why I believe he picked this comment for the main reason was because it says in the beginning, listen, I never said what you say on your channel is not true. That's why he chose to post this one. And also, of course, the machine part at the end. But this is what I said to him. Let's go through it. I said, listen, I never said what you say on your channel is not true. But I'm smart enough to know that it's way more to this truth that you call yourself spreading. And I have been on to you for a while. If you don't know about the machine if you don't know about the machine that I'm talking about, that concerns me as well, since you claim to be so awoken. But I think and I pretty much know that you're an agent, buddy. I can see the machine behind you. So that's the main thing. That's what started it all. I said, I can see the machine behind you. This guy tried to portray like he had no idea what the machine was. And for the true people that's in this truth community, that's been dealing with this truth since YouTube came out, when YouTube was real and it wasn't surrounded and completely taken over by these agents and these Luciferians. Of course, we know that they controlled it from the beginning, yes, but they gave people a chance to actually express themselves on YouTube. But see, they didn't suspect that we would start exchanging information on the level that we did. I mean, people were literally becoming information brokers without getting paid. You know, we were exchanging information on the highest level. We were unifying, coming together. We were able to speak with individuals worldwide. They had to put an end to that. They had to stop that. And this is why you have YouTubers like this that exist now. And that's why I've been calling them out. And that's why I called them out in this comment section. Because I know what I'm looking at. And quite frankly, I get sick and tired of looking at them. I get sick and tired of seeing their content. You know it's an agent for sure if they find you and you don't find them. I never imagined looking up this dude. I never imagined. He came to me just like the rest of them do and how they do with you guys. You click on one video and all of these videos just keep popping up out of nowhere because their videos are being pushed in the algorithm. They push our videos out of the algorithm. That's the machine that we're talking about. And it's so fascinating that he would use this comment of all the comments that were said. Here's the thing why I say that. Because there was a few people that got into the comments, you know, and they got into the conversation as well. It was between me and him, but you know, people always have to stick their nose into shit, but have no idea what's even going on. Me and this guy, this YouTuber, he knows what's going on, but he's playing like he didn't know what was going on because he has to be quiet. He can't expose the secrets. But there was somebody in the comment section that literally explained to him what I was talking about. Not only did he explain, I explained it as well. Why didn't you post those comments, Georgie boy? Why? Why didn't you post them, Georgie? You just left those out of the equation, huh? So I see. So you didn't post those comments. Interesting. We literally explained to you. And then on top of that, I told you and gave you my YouTube channel. I gave it to you. I told you, since you don't know what the machine is, then I gave him the link to my main channel. I came to him on my side channel, my backup channel, because my channels constantly get removed. But I came to him on my backup channel, and I also came to him on my main channel, but he probably doesn't even remember, or maybe he does. And I gave him the link to my main channel. I said, go watch my main channel. Listen to what I'm talking about, and you will find out what the machine is. Since you claim that you don't know the concept of what I'm talking about, which I know is a lie. And it was nothing but a game that he was playing. He was acting so oblivious to it all. It's funny. Let's continue on, shall we? You see this? Now,
there was a person saying, I see a machine behind you. Well, I can give you a
now this is another interesting part right here of how he says that there was a person saying. He clearly knows that I'm a YouTuber. He clearly knows that I make content. And all you say is that there was just this person. You couldn't have said the rabbit hole, this YouTube channel, left a link in the description or anything like that so people can know exactly who you're talking about. No, you didn't want people to know exactly who you were talking about. Now, did you, Georgie boy? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Or you would have mentioned me on a more higher level, but yet you didn't. Interesting, huh? Just more of this deviating. That's what it is. It keeps constantly deviating from what's being brought out. constantly ducking and dodging, moving around, trying to hinder what's taking place is what you're doing, Georgie boy. But why though? I'm pretty sure your audience would have this question. Well, the intelligent ones at least, because you talk to your subscribers like they're idiots and you're constantly calling them idiots because you know that they're idiots. You know who you are targeting, Georgie boy. You know exactly who you're targeting. And then you do this. You know, you would think that an individual like you that spreads the truth, and your channel was literally called Born into a Corrupt System. This is what I talk about all the time, Georgie boy. Okay, Georgie, this is what you do. You decide to make a video. You make a like what, over a 30-minute video about machines, literal machines. Trying to confuse your audience is what you were doing. Because it's what you're told to do. You were trying to confuse your audience with this video, man. And for the people that didn't catch on to it, man, I pity you very much so. Hopefully one day you will see the games that these Masons play. I think this guy's like a beta Mason. He's not like a higher level Mason. He's a beta Mason. You know, a lot of these YouTubers that spread these agendas on YouTube now, they're betas. They're not higher Masons. They don't know all the secrets, but they know enough. That's why I think he is. He's not fully up in the ranks like that. That's usually the story with these YouTubers. But you can tell by the production most of the time. This is one thing that's fascinating. You know, you say that you're a part of this woke community and all this, but when you see another person that's on the same accord, you decide to make a video like this. This ridiculous video, this redonkulous video that you put out, using sarcasm as a tactic is what a lot of you Masons do, because y'all like to be talking. The double talk is how you individuals like to speak. Always speaking in codes. The double talk, speaking in reverse. I know the doctrine. I've studied the doctrine. This is how I know how to spot you individuals. I take everything with a grain of salt, Georgie. Here's the funny thing about this, though. You don't give any information. When you went to my channel, if you did go to my channel, and I'm pretty sure you did, you don't give this information to your audience. You don't even speak on it at all. You try to act like as if it didn't even happen. But I've heard you say on your channel multiple times about how you want people to come together and you want us to speak about this more. You want us to come together on this truth. But I'm not seeing the signs of that right now, Georgie boy. I'm not seeing the signs of that right now. I don't see you trying to unify. I see you trying to mock. I see you patronizing. I see you trying to make a joke out of this situation. And that's literally what you did. Let's continue.
A bit of a tour of my machines. Here's one of the machines right now that I'm near. This is the condenser machine.
You see the irony of all this?
Its purpose is to keep me nice and cool in very extreme hot conditions. That's what this typical machine is. This is the fan blade spinning. These are the, where the refrigerant shit is. I have a washing machine, I have a dryer machine, stove machine, dishwasher machine, refrigerator machine. There's a lot of machines I have, but I'm not really sure what machine this person's exactly talking about. And I really like to...
Still referring to me as this person, and he really wants me to give him the information. We've already given you the information, Georgie boy. And you put it to the side. You've gotten a lot of answers that you claim that you don't know, that you question. And this is something that you want people to know. And you come across a channel like mine and you do this. What else would you do to the other individuals in the truth community? You try to make a joke out of them as well, Georgie boy. So you're telling your subscribers that you're really about the truth and you're trying to give them information for what exactly? For what? To do this? To be a clown? This is clown shit that you're doing, man. It's very immature. We could have had a real conversation about this. We could have went live and talked about this and really actually put this information out to people to help people. See, that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not here for a popularity contest. I'm here to exchange information. I hardly post on my channel because of me being suppressed and me being shadow banned. You think that we don't know the games that are being played out here? There's individuals out here, Georgie boy, that know what's going on a lot more than what other people know. And we may not know all the secrets. Of course, we don't. But we are doing a lot more than scratching the surface. And we're evolving every day. And you think that you can pull something like this and think that it would just blow over as some type of game? You quite frankly didn't know who you were dealing with, obviously. I don't know. Let's continue.
No, if we could be more specific about what this machine is, because, like I said, this is one of the machines that I have. And, I'd be happy to show other machines that I have too, if you want. I mean, I can give you a whole tour of them,
Oh,
Starting
yeah,
out
sure,
here with this machine here is the condenser machine. This
wow.
here is the grill machine. And it's
Yeah.
this right nice and clear.
You see this?
As you can see, the water's nice.
Now check out this pool right here. It's very nice, isn't it? Looks like no one's even touched that pool at all. Just about. Like it was untouchable. Like, here's the thing about these YouTube agents. Another way to spot who they are, in case for the people that don't understand this quite as well as others do. They do things like this. They post videos. They make videos while being in the car or in a park somewhere, or they'll be in a house, and you can tell that the house is rented. No one even lives there. It's just a rented house or whatnot, because they can't expose their real identity and they can't show you where they really live and where they really are. They'll do videos, and I've seen these type of videos from these individuals. I've seen it time at the time, again and again and again. Again and again and again. It never changes. It's the same format with these morons, man. They do the same thing. You know why they do it? Why they shoot these type of videos? They try to normalize themselves, to make themselves look like they are a regular person like me and you, a common folk individual that came up organically, basically. That's the idea that they try to push on you, to normalize themselves. Hey, I'm just like you. No, you are not. I'm going to show you exactly why they are not. I'm going to expose this machine for what it truly is, that you claim that you don't know about, Georgie boy. It's ridiculous, man, that you thought that this would work. I don't know what you were thinking, but I don't know. Let's expose this machine, okay? Because other individuals that understand the truth, they know exactly what this is. This concept has been exposed for years now, and he's saying he doesn't know this. You can't be a part of the woke community if you don't know what the machine is, man. And you got your audience coming to you as if you have the truth, as if you're someone someone that can help other people cope. No, Georgie boy, it's all a game, and we understand it quite well. Let's break this machine down right now, shall we? And you see this pool, see this house? Look at this. Look, hold up. Before I continue on, let's go to this right here. Look at that. Look at these washing machines.
Its purpose is to clean clothes.
Look at these.
If you got
Look at the
dirty
washing
clothes, smelly
machines.
clothes, stains. Well, you got to put a certain detergent for that.
That's some high quality washing machines there. What do you do for a living, Georgie? Huh?
Well, yeah. Basically, its purpose is to clean your clothes. You got
Yeah.
a whole variety of settings here.
Sure.
Normal,
Yeah.
casual, heavy
That's a
duty,
professional,
whitest white,
high
smoky,
quality
color,
washing
kids wear
machine
brown,
right there.
sanitized workout wear, delegates, small load, express wash, cold clean, and rinse and spin. And here's some other settings right here. That's specifically this machine. This machine here is the dryer. And what this does is it dries your clothes. I actually have some bathing suits in there. But
Yeah, do you see the games that are being played, how he's deviating from it all? What do you do for a living, George? You have such a nice house. Wow. You almost look rich. I don't know. These are the signs of these agents, okay? These are the signs of them. Now let's look at this, right? Let's look at this. For the people out there that just so happen not, well, how can I, well, hold on, let me say this a little different. For the individuals out there that had no idea what this machine is and the concept of it, because it's not necessarily a literal thing, it's metaphorical, but it can be considered as an actual machine though, for all we know. I mean, as far as the technology goes, but I don't want to confuse anybody. But let's talk about the concept, the metaphor of this machine. I'm going to show you right now. You see this right here? Let's go to his videos real quick. Okay? It's very simple. This is very simple. And I know people have noticed this, but they just really couldn't place their finger on it. I know people who really do notice it though. The individuals that do music and they're trying to get into the entertainment business and they realize that they're not getting that reach like everybody else. They're the ones who are realizing it. They don't know what it quite is. They don't know about the machine. They don't know that they're being suppressed. They don't know that in order to get into this entertainment business, you can't get into it. It's all based upon the family. You have to be a Mason. You have to be a part of that organization. You have to be born into this in order to be a part of the entertainment business, so-called. It's not an entertainment business. It's not a business at all. It's a covenant is what it really is. But let's get into this. He posted this video. Everything is so stressful and boring. It's amazing how these individuals have so much power and their content is dry as an orange peel that sat out in the sun too long. It's just dry. The content is horrible, trash for the most part. And yet they're getting so much reach. How? Where are they getting this power from? With what you have to ask yourself. This video right here was posted 3 days ago. It got 10K, man. 3 days ago. 3 days ago, man. 8 days ago, 4.3K. We can go on and on. Look at the subscribers. Now, it's not the biggest YouTube channel that you've seen, but it doesn't matter. If they're doing large numbers, I'm telling you now, they are not a normal person. They have a machine behind them, and that's the system that's behind them. The very system that this guy speaks against, so-called, he's a part of. Tricking you, making you believe that he's on your side, that he's in the same position that you are. He's confused about it all. He shows up in all the algorithms. Thank you. He's everywhere. I know some of you people have seen this guy. How? Where does the power come from? It comes from that machine, Georgie boy. Y'all wondering why I'm calling him Georgie boy, because he's Italian. But look, here's the thing though. Look at the subscribers, right? 16.2K. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the viewership, man. And he's dropping look, the numbers don't even have to be the highest of the highest. Look at the timing, man. 3 days, 10K. Okay? Let's do this real quick. Let's go to my channel and let's see what a real channel looks like. Let's go ahead and expose this system, man, for once and for all. I'm so tired of this. Because this dude was really hiding, man. He was scared to death. He knew he was being exposed. Now look at my last video I dropped, right? He dropped the video 3 days ago, mind you. Got 10K within 3 days. We're not going to even mention what he did in hours. I dropped my latest video 1 month ago. 158 views, man. What are we talking about here? 158 views a month ago. You know, for me to get to his numbers within 3 days, it'll take you. Let's go to one of my higher videos, okay? Let's go to the ones that got some higher views, so y'all can understand what's going on with this and know it's not a joke. Let's go to the Tyler Perry video. I know that one's pretty high. Matter of fact, okay, right here, 1.3K views on the Selena Gomez video 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about? 3 years ago, man. Let that sink in. I'm not done though. Let that sink in. 3 years ago, man. 1.3K. That's I can't even do what within the 3 years of the views that I accumulated. I can never come that it still doesn't compare to what he did within 3 days, man. 3 days compared to 3 years ago. And y'all mean to tell me that y'all don't see this machine behind these YouTubers, man? Because they're agents, man, here to push agendas on you. Remember how YouTube used to be, man. You could type in one thing. You could type in just one thing, man, and nothing but information will pop up. Now, nothing but these clowns pop up like him. That's it. And let's check this out real quick. Let's check this out real quick. Let's look at some more real channels, man. Let's do it. Let's go to my boy King, David King, man. Let's go to my boy, man. He been talking crazy lately, but let's go to him though. Now, this is what it looks like when somebody pays for their subscribers, man, because their subscribers never match up to what their viewership is. That's when you know that's what's going on. And the reason why people feel they have to pay for their subscribers, because they're being shadow banned, man. Nobody would have to pay for subscribers if they weren't being shadow banned, man. Now, this brother giving out great information, man. But look at his viewership. 2 weeks ago, 158 views. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. He's dropping way better content than this Georgie boy guy. Look. 197 views 3 weeks ago. 213 views. 176 views 1 month ago. Being shadow banned. And look, here's the thing. He knows he's being shadow banned. You know? He knows he's being shadow banned. He knows. Let's see. I can find that comment where he was talking about it. Not really too important. But he's made a few comments about how he knows he's being shadow banned, how he's being blocked. I can't really see him right now. Yeah, I can't really see him. But he's had some comments. But anyway, here it goes right here. He says, you all know they blocking my views and my channel from my own subscribers, but that's not going to stop me from uploading. You see this? It's people out here that know this machine, man. But this idiot right here claiming like he don't know what it is. You're playing games, Georgie boy, and I'm gonna expose you. I don't know why you made a video on me. You must have not checked my resume or what I do to these YouTubers, man. Are you serious? You basically brought me out of retirement, basically. Let's go. But I was ready to hang it up, man, because of all of this. And we sick of YouTubers like y'all, man. Because y'all got the upper hand, the advantage. And we know why y'all got the advantage. Let's continue on, man. Let me just go through this real quick. Man. Let's go through to another real channel. Some of my personal friends that gave up posting videos because of this machine. You understand? Let's look. Isaiah Z, cool girl I used to talk to, met her here on YouTube. Me and her used to exchange information all the time. She quit doing YouTube. Why? Because of the machine constantly suppressing her and blocking her from reaching out to people. You feel me? Look at this, 104 subscribers. This is what a real channel looks like. Don't get that same kind of push nowhere near. Let's go to her video. She made great videos, man, exposing things. Some of y'all know who she is because y'all seen me deal with her. 2 years ago, 70 views. 2 years ago, 99 views. Y'all see why she quit? Because that's why this system is designed like that. That's what the machine does. It discourages YouTubers. It discourages people from bringing out the truth, man. It discourages people, so they end up quitting. That's what they end up doing. They end up just saying, you know, forget it. I'm hanging it up. I was relentless. You know that? That's why they kept removing my channels. They see I wasn't going to stop, and still ain't stopping. But I'm just about to that point because of this machine. We can't fight against this. They run this YouTube shit. We don't run this. That's why this dude made a joke about this, man, because he knows the truth, man. But look at Isaiah's channel, man. Look at the views. This is what a real channel looks like. And she didn't pay for any subscribers, man. She just did it organically, like how I did, like how I do. And look what the channel looks like. Let's go to another. Let's go to another. Let's go to another a friend of mine that I met on here that I used to do content with, and we both used to exchange information as well. And she quit as well. Let's go to Child of Yah. Used to post all the time, but couldn't take it anymore because she was getting suppressed, man. You see this? 479 subscribers, man. This is what a real channel looks like. This is what real channels look like, man. For real people that don't have this machine behind them. Look at the views, man. 2 years ago, 251, 95 views 2 years ago. Have I made my point yet? Have I made my point yet? I still ain't done. I still ain't done because this is what's going on every single social media platform. They are trying to make sure that we cannot exchange information. They don't want to see us unifying. They don't want to see us uprising. All these different things, man, that they're trying to deflect. And I'm sitting back witnessing it all with my own 2 eyes. Watch the transition that YouTube went through, literally. It's nowhere near the same at all. Let's go. Let's do this right here. First off, let's go back to his channel real quick. Let's go back to his channel real quick. I want y'all to see this real quick. You go to his channel, right? Look how long his channel's been up. Since January 23rd, 2015. You know, this is the biggest giveaway. You call yourself talking against the system, Georgie boy, but yet your channel has been up for this long, since 2015? They haven't came for you yet, Georgie? I can name multiple people that they have came for, taking down our channels, attacked us, taking away our notifications, removing comments, doing all kinds of things. Blocking my comments. I could go on and on and on, and people know these things are true. Making sure my own subscribers don't even get my notifications. Not only that, they were unsubscribing people unknowingly. My channel has been removed. I had 2 channels on YouTube. They both been removed within the past 4 years. This guy has been going since 2015, and they ain't came for you yet, Georgie? Are you serious? You know why? Because you are a part of the system. You work for the system. You enable the system. You advocate for the system. That's why your channel ain't been touched, ain't been moved, not one strike, nothing. Because you work for them, you know them. You sit down with the people that run YouTube. Beta, straight beta Mason, man. Now let's go to my channel, right? Surprisingly, still standing, right? Still standing, because I had to dumb myself down in order to keep this channel going. This is real talk. Now look at this. Look at all the videos that's been removed from my channel. And this channel is sitting on 2 strikes already. I'm surprised they haven't removed it yet. Look at this. Removed. Truth behind Lady Gaga. They really don't want these celebrities to be exposed as trannies, man. They don't. Look. Oops. Let's continue. This is what a real channel look like. Proof that Cardi B is a man. Removed. The Michelle Obama video. Removed. Let's keep going. I want you to see my YouTube channel from my perspective. Look at this. This is what I see. This is what I see. Look at this. Megan Thee Stallion is a man. Video. Removed. Look how many views it was getting. They didn't want that truth to get out. This is what a real YouTube channel looks like. I gotta keep pushing this, man. Okay? Removed. But yet, he's been making all these videos since 2015, man. Y'all have to wake up to what you are seeing, man. And I will expose this to you every time. But see, I didn't even want to talk about this guy. He made a video on me 9 days ago. I didn't even know he posted it until like last night. It's the reason why I put up the post that I did. And something just told me, gave me the notion that this dude said something about me. He didn't say anything about me as far as, you know, talking bad about me or disrespecting me. No, he did it in a different way. He did it in a very subliminal way, as you can see. Very sadiddy how he did it. And you know what? It wasn't for me, because he knows that I know what's going on. The video wasn't for me. This video that he posted up here, right here, this tour of all my machines, it was not for me. You know who it really was for? It was for the audience, for the viewers, man. He's constantly calling people morons and calling them idiots. And yeah, I agree. But I'm telling you, when he's saying that, he's talking to you. Yes, his audience. He's saying it really to you, because he knows that you're going to buy all the bullshit that he says. This is how I got to know this individual, man. I used to watch his videos constantly, right? I used to watch him constantly because I felt like he was somebody that was like me. I could relate to him. And this is how they get you, okay? This is how all the YouTube agents get you. Get to you. They prey on your emotions. So what they do is what they're trained to do, what they're taught to do since they were kids. They prey on your emotions, man, to reel you in. It's called the lure. Casting the rod, okay? They lure you in, man. That's what they do. They'll lure you in. And here's the thing. They'll come to you as the sheep. As the wolf in the sheep's clothing. They'll present themselves as being normal. I'm just like you. I'm going through what you're going through. I'm trying to figure out the truth just like you. These YouTubers, they literally imitate YouTubers like me. They take what we say, they take what we do, and they mix it, they remix it. Create double talk amongst it. They imitate us all the time. I've really heard them say some of the same things that I say, because I be watching them, man. I'm watching them all the time. And I used to watch him all the time, and I started realizing what his agenda was, man. His agenda is he's trying to push depression on you, just like how the black pill community is doing. Trying to push depression on you so you can give up, so you can feel like there's no hope, is the idea that he's pushing. They all push different agendas in different ways. Some of them push the same agendas, but they just do it in different ways, but it's all the same target. It all has the same objective, should I say. It's to keep you stupid and to keep you down, to keep you on a low vibration. So you can't figure out this a higher class of information, this caliber of information. They don't want you to even come close to where I am. They don't want 1,000 me's in this world, God forbid. They don't want that. They try to silence us at all chances that they get, man. Doesn't matter what it is, man. It could be on the streets, they'll try to silence you because you can't express yourself in the public. They call it peaceful protesting. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But see, I noticed that every video that I would watch with this individual, man, with Georgie boy here, he would always slide in this suicide thing. Like, this is how he would do it, right? He's like, yeah, man, I'm not trying to tell you not to commit suicide. I'm not trying to tell you to commit suicide or anything like that. But, you know, if you wanted to do it, man, I wouldn't blame you, man. It's like, what? And he kept saying these type of things constantly and constantly. And I just started noticing how he was sliding that scenario in there, man. Trying to subliminally get you to commit suicide or just give up on it all. No, you know what we need to be doing? We need to be fighting back. We need to be organizing. We need to be organizing, coming together is what we need to be doing. An uprising is what we need. Ain't no giving up, ain't no committing suicide. That's out of the question. See, this guy's no leader. He's no leader. A real, true leader would never tell you that. He would never tell you to give up. He would tell you to stand. Ain't no suicide. Ain't no giving up, Georgie boy. But you constantly trying to persuade and manipulate your subscribers and your audience into just feeling like life is hopeless and giving up and killing themselves. Knowing that there's people out there that will. Knowing that there's people out there that will hear that type of shit and they will take it into real consideration, man. For all we know, how many people have probably killed themselves just by listening to his content? It's all a game, man. And this is why I stopped listening to him, because I started seeing the objective. I started seeing the agenda behind what he was doing. I started understanding the narrative. I said, wow. And all the other information came along with it. Started figuring out about these this was around the time when I started learning about these YouTuber agents, man. I wasn't quite aware of them at first, but I just started seeing the writing on the wall, man. And once I started seeing it, I couldn't unsee it. These guys are easy to spot now, man. It's like a zebra amongst Mustangs. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. This is what the machine we're talking about. If you want to break it down in simple terms, the people that run YouTube, they can control the numbers. They lied to you about numbers don't lie. They always be saying numbers don't lie. That's why y'all gotta watch out for the gematria shit and all that. Numbers are meant to manipulate you, is the real truth. And it's also used for coding. They don't want you to know about these specific numbers because it's coding. So it's meant to manipulate. They lied to us when they said that numbers don't lie. Yes, they do, because the person behind it can manipulate them. Just like how they're doing on YouTube, man. But I'll tell you where the numbers don't lie. How are these individuals that are stale as hell getting more reach than we are? It's obvious, man. Why are we being silenced and shut down? Why are people speaking out on these things and they getting silenced? Not seeing their videos or channels anymore. And your average person, what would they do? They'll get discouraged and they'll give up on it. That's what they want. So these agents like this can be on the channel, man. Can be on your YouTube, constantly manipulating you. This is not a game, man. And this guy tried to take it as one. It lets you know how serious he is about the truth. That's the real situation. You see this? This is what a YouTube agent looks like. Okay, I got a few more things to say, man, because there's not really much more to say, but I got a few more things to say. They tried to shut the live down. I'll bounce right back. A few more things to say. Now, I noticed that that he made this video right here. It was called "Racism Will Never End." This is how we gonna conclude this whole situation. He says racism will never end. Interesting. This right here is for the individuals that are going to see this live stream or whatnot, and y'all like, I don't really know anything about this guy. Well, let's do it.
You guys, brand new at Salad & Go, they just launched insane new bundle deals for under $11. Right now,
Someone buy it, you're literally gonna want to.
Listen to what he talks about when it comes to the topic of racism. And I got to be honest with you, Georgie boy. When it comes to Italians, man, y'all known for being racist, man. Especially being anti-black. Let's go. Start from the beginning, shall we? What about right here? Let's go.
But what I mean by all life matters is everyone's life should matter. Shouldn't matter what race you are. Shouldn't matter what nationality you are. Your life should matter. We should all be treated respectfully. I like making these type of videos every so often because it's just, this is something that bothers me, how to this day, racism's still a thing. And of course, sadly, racism's always.
Well, if racism is still a thing, Georgie boy, then I think you should address the source. Wouldn't that be the correct thing to do? But that's something that you never do. You never address the source, do you? Nah, it's always, I just don't know what's going on, but I see what's going on. See, here's the thing. He'll point you to the problem, but never the solution. Let's go.
Gonna unfortunately be a thing when to me it's just nonsense. We're literally gonna judge someone because of their appearance or their skin color or nationality or whatever.
Now he says we're gonna judge someone because of the color of their skin. Oh wow. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot more to it than that. It's the characteristics, the temperaments, and everything else. It's a lot more than just the color of the skin of why people do what they do. It's a lot more to it than just that. And a lot of it is involved with jealousy and envy, especially when it comes to us. Black people, to be exact, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But let's continue, because I have to say this because listen to what he further goes on to say. Listen to this.
When you got good and bad at every race, automatically when you see a certain someone, automatically it's like we think we got them figured out when you don't. 9 out of 10 of the times you don't. People think just the way somebody looks, they got them figured out of what they are. When that's not always the case. Looks and race doesn't really matter in that way. You got good and bad of everyone. I said it so many times. I don't care what you are. As long as you're a good person in here, that's all I look at. I don't look at anything else but that.
Yeah, how do you know that's true?
Age doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. Your race doesn't matter. This isn't my vision. None of that matters. It's who
you know what it sounds like? It doesn't sound like he's being genuine at all about this conversation. There's so many points that can be touched bases on, but it sounds like he's catering to the audience. That's what these Luciferians do, what these beta Masons do. They always try to cater to their audience, and because they want to keep you. They're a lure. That's what they are. They want to keep you connected to these lies, man. That's what it is. They always try to cater to their audience, man. Preying on your emotions. This conversation is not genuine at all, and it's one-sided. I'll tell you that much.
You are inside is what really matters. I don't care about the outside. All kidding aside. What's so messed up is
I'm gonna tell you what's really messed up. If this is the case, Georgie boy, if you're such a moral person, you have such a moral compass, right? Then when you saw my channel, and you saw what I was trying to do and what I was trying to say, then why did you decide to try to cover it up? Why didn't you say, hey, this guy's got some information, man, that should be shown. People need to see this. I got a big following. Why not show his information to everybody else? Why not? Why not? Everything that I talk about on my channel is going against the system. Your channel is literally called Born into a Corrupt System. You should be the first person to want to put my information out there, or at least talk about it, or at least come to the round table about it. But instead, you choose to make a subliminal video about machines. That's real immature. Is what that is. And that's real agent-like too. All the signs are there, Georgie boy. They're all there, man. Let's continue.
People that are racist, like let's say a white person doesn't like a black person.
Now, see, that's the thing that gets me right there. You could have said Arab, Asian. You could have said Spanish, but the first thing that he goes to is black and white. This racism thing that's being pushed in the media constantly is because they want to divide us because they know that we're all in the same boat. You understand that? We're all victims to this system somehow in some way. You can't escape it. It's inevitable. If you were born here. So my question is, you sit here and you talk about this, but yet you don't go to the source of it all. You don't go to who is producing it. You don't speak on any of these things. That's why I feel like this video is very disingenuous, man. It is. He's not speaking the full truth, man. He's talking in codes. He's not telling it like it really is. See, a lot of people that follow this guy, they think that he's telling it like it really is. Yeah, sure he is. But what y'all don't know, that he's got more information than you can imagine. Let's continue.
Automatically, a lot of black people see a white person and they don't like them. Like, for example, I'm a white person, but I have nothing to do with that person.
That's not true. No, I'm sorry, man. That's not true, man. Black people don't do that, man. When you see black people participating in some kind of racial activity, it's normally when we are defending ourselves against racism. That's usually the case. But are we the one that's producing it? No, we didn't create no system to suppress another race of people. We're not known for conducting slavery amongst other people, putting people down. We're more known for accepting people for who they are. Now, if a black person looks at a white person like that, it's because of what he has seen and what he has witnessed and what he has seen others witness. It's a different side when it comes to us, man. Don't try to spin this shit. See? The reason why I'm going through this is I want to show y'all how he likes to spin shit.
Being racist. But due to me being white, automatically, it don't matter. You're white. You're one of them. So
that's a lie. That's a lie. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have so many white women dating black men. You wouldn't have so many women that are non-black dating us, man, if that was the case. That's not how we look at things, man. We assume that a white person is automatically racist. Even if that was the case, and it is sometimes, let's be honest, we have a damn good reason to feel that way. Like it's like this guy is just completely just disregarding the history and the things that we have learned since we have been in this simulation. But ultimately, though, I'm not trying to advocate for anything. Ultimately, we're all victims of this system. We all are under the same fucking wing, man. We're all in the same boat. We're all being killed slowly, man. We're all being lied to. This is not a racial thing. It never was. They made it seem like that to cause division because they're afraid of an uprising. What it really is, it's about mankind versus celestial beings. That's the real truth. But see, that's something you would never speak about, Georgie boy. Let's continue.
Right away, they hate us. And just like same scenario with white people don't like black people because black people are shady. When the truth is, you got shady people in all forms. But you know, let's say this colored guy is no good, but this colored guy is good. He's a nice person, but due to him being that color, I don't like him because he's that color. But he's not that other person. He's a good person. But this is where it's so stupid.
Yeah, you see, it's obvious to see who his targets are. He knows who he's speaking to. He knows he's speaking to people with low IQs and they're not quite intelligent and they're brainwashed. He knows who he's talking to. Look what he's talking about. Like, you can't be serious, man. And this is the person that gets all the power, all the subscribers, all the views and the likes. This is the person that has the information that everybody should go to. Are you serious, man? Well, listen, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. And I got more content coming. I know I recently announced that I felt like I might be deleting my channel. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man, with the things that we go through, the things that I go through throughout life, man, it just kind of feels like that sometimes, like you need to move on because certain things are not practical. Y'all want to know why I've been in the streets with it. I've been in the streets trying to teach people, man. I said, you know, okay, so since they're gonna suppress me on YouTube, then I'm gonna go out into the streets and I'm gonna go raw with it. And that's what I did. That's what I've been doing. And I'm gonna tell you that I've been going through hell since I've been doing it, man. And I really need to back up off of it because it's been causing a lot of issues in my life. But I've been trying to bring this truth to people in real life, man. Doing something outside of this YouTube thing. Because it can't all just be done with this YouTube. Obviously, we're being suppressed. It can't just be done here. It has to be done everywhere, man. For the individuals out there that's spreading this truth, don't give up, man. I know it feels like sometimes it's worthless, man. But don't give up. There was times where I felt like I should just keep this information to myself. What's the point of telling people? They don't want to listen anyway. They don't want to believe anyway. And then I come to a conclusion. It's like, man, I don't even know what to believe sometimes. So who am I to tell somebody anything? My answer to that is that's why we should come together, man. I've been stressing this so much, man. People are probably tired of hearing it, man. But this is why we should come together. We're not going to be able to come together with individuals like this because they're going to just mock you. That's it. Because they are part of the system that's designed to destroy you. Talking about he don't know what the machine is. Yes, you do. Of course you do. Your average person knows what the machine is. That same machine that's behind celebrities and why they get so much reach, it's all the same. It all comes from the same source, man. An organization of a secret society. So please, man, for all the individuals that's watching this, I want to shout y'all out. I love y'all. For the people that's going to see this live stream, man, I know it was kind of long, but it was a lot to get out. I never intended for this. That's the one thing about it. You know, he posted this video about me 9 days ago. I didn't even know about it until last night. But it's a good thing, though, because it gives me a chance to use one of these YouTubers as an example. And it makes even more sense that he would make a video on me first. You probably thought I was going to get on here and cuss you out and say this and that and insult you and all of that. I don't need to do that. I'm on a higher level to where I can tear you down with intelligence, with real research. You see, the same way he has a target for a certain audience, so do I. I don't care about the individuals that don't want to believe anything or don't want to understand that they living in lies and shit. They think that everything is what it is and what we've been told. I can't reach or help those kind of individuals. They're not my targets. My target are the individuals that already know things. They already have this understanding. They already have this cognition already. You know why? Because I can give them more information than they're already receiving. That's the goal to it all. You know, once you go through this, man, once you walk this path, you start to notice and start to see these things. You start to understand what it is when you start dealing with people and start speaking this truth. You have to move a certain way. And once you understand what it is to move a certain way accordingly, as far as walking in this truth, and it's a very lonely walk, yes. It's very lonely, very depressing, but you got to be strong, though. Very confusing, frustrating. It's worse than ever, man. But you got to understand that somehow, some way, we were chosen for something. And this guy, this Georgie boy guy, tries to speak about how there's certain individuals out here that can see the truth and certain people are chosen and things like that. Yeah. He's not one of those people. He's not one of those people because he's been exposed. He's been exposed to the truth to a way higher extent than we can know. Because he's one of them, man. He works for the system. And it's the same thing with the rest of these major YouTubers that you see. They are no different from the celebrities, man. They're no different, man. They're just coming to you in a different form. That's all. And that's why they go out of their way to normalize themselves by posting videos in the car. And I can go on and on. But hey, look, until next time, this is the rabbit hole, man. And you've been brought down the rabbit